Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Star Ladder. This is Season 4. This is the last day of play here today, and it is great to be here on Neo Dota bringing you these last few games. We've got Svenhunterz versus Mousesports. Of course, I am Maut. Thanks for joining us here on Neo Dota. And this is going to be a best of one between, of course, Sven and Mousehunters. We'll get into the game in just a moment. I appreciate you for joining me today. And a pretty big game for Mouse. They've got 2 games today, I believe, and they need to win both of them, essentially. And they need Empire or Fnatic to lose. Actually, I think Fnatic is okay, but I think they need Empire to lose today, or else they're in some trouble. They're in some serious trouble. So Mouse needs to be able to win these games today, or else they are going to be not going to the playoffs, but they'll still be in Star Ladder, so they'll be able to compete next season as well, which will be nice. But I think they would like to, honestly, probably get into that offline LAN if they can. It's always a good time if you can do that. But they do have 2 stand-ins. As you can see on the side of Mousesports, they have Arman as well as Babar. Of course, Black, and I believe, is it Sexy Bambos? I forget if that's who was playing with them before, but regardless, they're missing 2 of their key players here. We're going to get into the pick ban phase, of course. Svenhunterz, the combined team of Evo, Dota, and Fubar. They also need to win so they don't go down to the relegation matches and have to play for a spot to stay in the Star Series. We're going to see if they can squeak out a win here against Mousesports and maybe play the spoiler to Mouse right now. But we will get into the game. The bans are coming out. I'm getting Bounty Hunter and Bat Rider already, and the Magnus going on the side of Mouse, as well as one more here in just a moment. So we'll have to see what they decide to go. More often than not, we're actually seeing less and less Sven bans, especially through the first ban phase. People are finding ways to deal with him, realizing that, hey, Luna's actually a pretty good carry. We could probably pick that up and use that to a good effect. And so we'll get in here in just one moment to the pick phase, I should say. We're already in the game. Once again, thanks for joining us. And if you missed yesterday's action, we have some of the VODs at youtube.com/NeoDota. We had a pretty good game between, I believe it was 3D Max and DD. DD, of course, formerly known as MYM. Plus, they had Sakshika, Calculus, of course, from MYM, aka Copenhagen Wolves. They also had Rise, Link, and fucking Mad, which was really enjoying to see, how they played those games. It was a really global presence they had in that game. They had a Furion, they had a Tinker. It was a lot of fun to watch. But it was a lot of sitting back and sort of split pushing and just, it was really, who makes the move now and who goes for Roche then. And so it was pretty interesting. So we will get the next ban is Whisper Mouse. And then we're going to get the Templar Assassin pickup as well as the Darkseer on the side of Mouse. Undying going for Svenhunterz. Now let's see if they actually hunt for Sven and pick him up here, or if they let the other team grab him. We'll have to see in just a moment. With Undying, you can, however, have an excellent tri-lane, whatever you want to do it, like however you want to really lane it, as long as you have a decent carry and of course, another decent support like a Jakiro here. This will provide a really aggressive tri-lane if they decide to go for that. I have seen Undying off-lane before, but I think you'd probably prefer to see an aggressive tri-lane with Undying in it because he's so strong with decay spam. Tombstone is a really great ability. I mean, all of you guys know that. I'm sure you play against Sturge occasionally. Probably a lot, I'd say, if you play all picks. So getting into the reserve time right now, 1 minute and 20 seconds for reserve time for the side of Svenhunterz. They are thinking about what they want to go here. This is a big match for them. They have to decide, and really, they've got to make something work here. But against a Darkseer and a Templar Assassin, it might be trouble. Already that mid lane's going to be tough, especially since you have the Bat Rider gone. You banned him, so... That being said, we'll have to see if Svenhunterz can sort of counter that mid lane aggression. We'll see in just a moment what they decide to pick up here. 50 seconds left on reserve time. They're going to go for Queen of Pain, a nice mid hero against that Templar Assassin. Shadow Demon as well, a pickup that's seen pretty often, I'd say. But the Queen of Pain in the mid lane, probably in the mid lane, is a good choice, I think, against the Templar Assassin because of the Shadow Strike, trying to do a little bit of ticks to that refraction charge. And of course, Queen of Pain is just a strong hero in general, very good ganker, I think, a good positioner, somebody that has a lot of mobility and really excels in getting kills early on. Jakiro going to be the next pickup on the side of Mouse. Before we get into the next ban phase, we're going to see a Lone Druid ban here from Svenhunterz. It's important to note that Black is probably their main carry on the side of Mouse, and he's not here, so I'm not sure how they're going to do this in terms of who's going what role. Sven is going to be banned, so no hunting of the Svens right now for the side of Svenhunterz. They will not get a chance to put him in their crosshairs, unfortunately. Faceless Void ban coming out from the side of Svenhunterz right now. Enigma as well for Mouse. Quick ban phase going, so pretty excited about that. Of course, don't like spending too much time in here. We like to see the action as quickly as possible, but I'm not going to complain if we have to sit and wait and watch. But of course, there's a penalty for being late, and Mouse, I think, has a pick time penalty because of that, so you have to keep that in mind. I think they didn't have too much of a problem, but we're going to see 2 more bans coming out, first from Svenhunterz, then from Mouse, and then that's going to be it for the pick ban phase, and then we will get into the pick phase, or excuse me, the ban phase, then to the pick phase, and then it's pretty important to see what they're going to pick up. So, Kodal, the last ban for Mouse, Chaos Knight, the last ban for Svenhunterz, a hero that I think is not seen nearly enough, but fun regardless. They're pretty much all banning out carries on the side of Svenhunterz, and on the side of Mouse, they ban out a carry, an initiator, and a support, so 2 supports and a carry there. Now, Svenhunterz does need an offlaner unless they send Undying there, or a support, or a jungler, or a carry. That's probably what they could pick up here. Now, thinking about what you can go in terms of a carry right now, there's a bunch of different options, I think, that are available. A lot of them have banned out, though, which is the thing. You could see something like an anti-mage that might be interesting to see, especially since there's like a Shadow Demon. And like this kind of lineup, I don't think really promotes... Yeah, I mean, there's the Luna. And that's really what I should have been thinking about the entire time. You didn't see the Luna ban come out at all. Luna's going to get picked up pretty much every time now. This is the 4th cast in a row. No, excuse me, 7th cast in a row where I've seen Luna being played, actually exceeding the streak of Sven's that I've seen in the past. But of course, this is sort of a different Dota scene, as you can see in the Europe. This is like more European scene, whereas I cast normally North American, especially North American amateur scene, where they come up with ridiculous strats using ridiculous heroes. But Luna's more often than not really used. So it's interesting to see this hero sort of skyrocket in terms of picking, which I'm excited about because I think Luna is a fantastic hero. Provides for a lot of early aggression, plus the plus damage from her aura is fantastic. Gyrocopter from Mouse, so a hero that's also been seeing a bit of increase. Heroes that people play Gyrocopter and try to go for things like rapiers on the Gyrocopter, and he's essentially... And what his hit put it to me this way, he said that he is like a Sven, but with range, which is a good point because of that flat cannon, which is so strong. We'll have to see what does happen here, who they send where. Now, Darkseer, I'm sure, will be in that off lane. We'll have Templar Assassin mid, and I think they'll probably go for a tri-lane with Jakiro, Gyrocopter, and whatever else they decide to pick up. On the side of Svenhunterz, looks like it'll be a tri-lane with Undying, Shadow Demon, and Luna, which is a freaking ton of damage. You think about Soul Catcher and Decay, then followed up by a Lucid Beam, that's immediately going to be a kill pretty much. So the early aggression from Svenhunterz can be very good. We'll have to see how Mouse is going to be able to handle that. Will it be an aggressive tri-lane? Will they send Darkseer into the safe lane? They'll pick up Nyx Assassin last, which is probably going to be their offlaner, which is interesting to me because he does require level 6 to be very effective in ganking. He does require a bit of farm as well, I think. A Dagon is certainly nice to have, but at the same time, you don't necessarily need one. And Kuroki is going to pick up the Rubik for himself. He will be playing that as that last little support there in that tri-lane. And this is a very good tri-lane for, I think, Mouse. For the Jakiro, you've got the Rubik Telekinesis, which is great. You've got Gyrocopter doing a ton of damage with Rocket Barrage, with what have you. Darkseer, the last person to get picked up on here by the side of Mouse. So Mouse is ready to go. Now we're just waiting on Svenhunterz, and then we'll get into the game, and it's going to be excellent. Just give me another moment, and we will get in here, hopefully. Pretty squishy lineup, though, except for the Darkseer, kind of. And, of course, Refraction is really nice to have, so there's always that, too. All right. Still waiting. There we go. Excellent. And we're into the game. Fantastic. Okay, so thank you for joining me today.
Prepare for battle.
Here on Neo Dota. On the side of Mouse, we're going to have RMN on the Gyrocopter, Kuroki on the Darkseer. You can say it any which way, I'm sure. Alex on the Jakiro. Babar from KP will be on the Rubik, and heading to the mid lane is going to be Fata. Excuse me. Still a little sick, I apologize. For the side of Svenhunterz, we're going to have Audio on the Luna. Blueberry Ninja, his name, will be on the Shadow Demon. We're going to see Chew Dota, CHW Dota, on the Queen of Pain. We're just going to call him Chew. Quicks will be on the Nyx Assassin, and Werner will be on the Undying. And let's see how they lane this. Looking up in the top lane, it will be a tri-lane, not an aggressive one, though, coming out from Mouse. And, of course, it is going to be the Gyro, the Jakiro, and the Rubik. Mid lane, of course, Templar Assassin, off lane, Darkseer. Standard stuff for Mousesports. Nothing too crazy, really, there. Bottom lane, we see the Luna here. We see in the jungle Blueberry Ninja right now. And also heading down to the bottom lane is going to be Quick. So he will not be off laning. It will be the Undying off lane. So it's sort of correct there. Not really, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. Svenhunterz is going to get ready. They are going to have to really try to play spoiler here to Mousesports. And Mousesports desperately needing these wins and some help from some other teams to really get into those offline finals here. We'll have to see after this match what's going on in those games. Of course, this lane is going to be pretty nice to have. They'll probably try to get kills early on Werner. I mean, he won't be able to stay even near the lane. They can maybe even dive him pretty effectively. And the thing with Darkseer is you can stay alive pretty efficiently with Iron Shell, but he's not even going to be going down into the bottom lane right now. He's actually just heading top. I'm not sure what he's probably going to be just jungling for the time being, meaning that he knows that he's going against this tri-lane and it's not going to be an aggressive one. He realizes that this is just going to be a free lane for them, and maybe he's going to back off for a little while and then head down once he gets some levels. I think I've seen this more and more with teams with the Darkseers. You get levels so you can get more Iron Shell, get more Surge, then go down into the bottom lanes trying to harass. Meanwhile, Werner in some trouble, trying to back away. There's the telekinesis coming around from the side, and Ice Path flying out as well. Barrage going as well. Werner taking some damage. Bar going as well. He's taking creeps as well as Werner's damage there. He actually might be the first blood. Werner needs one more hit right now, but Bar is in some trouble, but Werner now will get the kill with Decay. That is first blood. Werner trying to get out right now, and Rocket Barrage is going to miss. He's going to pop a salve, eat a tree, try to juke through the trees. He's going to try to get out. Nice Ice Path. This might be his death. Nice Soul Rip there is going to save his life for a moment. There's the Decay. A lot of damage going. RMN trying to do some damage. Both taking some damage. Werner's going to get out just fine, though. It looks like he's going to get creep blocked. There's going to be maybe an Ice Path from Alex. It will miss, and Werner will stay alive. However, there is a homing missile. Oh, this could be big. If the homing missile hits, he might go down. The tower is not going to be able to kill it, I don't think. And a pause, probably at the worst moment in this game. We do have a little bit of a ping issue. Let me check out that for you real quick. Oh no, that's not right. I have the highest ping in the game. Unsurprisingly, everybody else is in, like, Europe. I am in America, so. Opadendi says Werner. Oh, come on, man. I mean, that was good. Don't get me wrong. That was a good juke, and it was a really great kill and good turnaround. But if you go down here, how much damage does this do at level 1? No, that's not the hero I wanted. This is. Alright, this does 110 damage at its first level. I'm pretty sure he's going to survive. Oh, God. He is going to survive. Okay, so Werner just going to tank this to the face. He does hit it up, and they might look for a kill. Alex maybe with an Ice Path. No. Werner's going to back off. He's going to eat a tree, maybe get a salve. He does get a salve from Blueberry Ninja rotating in. We actually see Quicks here as well. They're going to start going for some sort of aggressive tri-lane, realizing that there is no Darkseer. They actually don't need audio to be supported at this point in time. And already some good stuff. Meanwhile, Luna getting 11 last hits. The Templar Assassin Fada getting 8, getting Shadow Striked right now. Rotation, maybe thinking about coming in from Kurokai and Alex, but not happening. And bottle up on the Queen of Pain, level 3 for her, level 3 for the Templar Assassin, also with a bottle. Now we might see aggression here in the top lane for Bar. Might get disrupted by Shadow Demon. They're looking for something. Creep Camp has been pulled here. I don't know if it was stacked or not, but yeah, this is going to be a big push now going. They might try to go for Werner again, but he's full health, and I don't know if they know that or not. Stack here for the side of Svenhunterz, and now Armman. I don't think they have this dire ward here, so this will give vision of Quicks as well as Blueberry Ninja. They do know that they're there. If there's any initiation, we'll see it. Mid doing a little bit of harassment there, of course. In the jungle is Kurokai. He's fine. Meanwhile, Werner very close to Armman right now in terms of his positioning. We'll have to see what happens. And, okay, so Quick's not getting a whole lot of farm, neither is Blueberry Ninja. Now, I mean, they needed to roam and try to get some kills, but unfortunately, they're not going to be able to find one in this lane, I don't think, unless Mouse makes a mistake and they go when they shouldn't go. They do have 2 here right now. I don't know if they know that Babar is about to be pulling. He's pulling without stacking. This is something I've not seen happen regularly. I mean, you saw how big that wave was pushing towards this tower. This is going to give some time for them to farm, try to get last hits. I mean, nobody really needs the farm here, so they can maybe split it, but I think they're going to give it to Werner regardless, just so that he can have it, and they don't really just screw around with the farm in that regard. We do see 4 heroes around this general area. Kurokai is here with 2 in Surge, 2 into Ion Shell. No vacuums just yet. Armman will back off himself. He's got level 3. Decent amount of farm. His last hits aren't really going that well. He's only got 3 at this point. Templar Assassin probably going to try to carry through the mid-game. We might see initiation here. There will be an Ice Path. Blueberry Ninja in some trouble. Homing Missile. He's going to disrupt himself. It's not going to hit. And Darkseer actually gets killed by a neutral. So does Shadow Demon. So they both deny themselves. But I don't think Kurokai wanted to go down. The Ion Shell was just doing too much to the neutrals, and they came right after him and killed him pretty much, unfortunately. So, interesting play there. Actually going to see a haste rune bottled up from Chu, and he's going to head back into the mid lane and might see a dive from Werner. There's a soul rip, not doing too much damage. Werner going to take some tower hits. Alex here as well with an ice path available in a second. Not going to go for it though. And Quicks is going to head back up into the lane, and Armman is completely fine, but he has no mana essentially. But that was an interesting little fight there around this this big creep camp here. As you can see it, the catapult is going to take a fall from the creeps, and the opposing team's catapult. Actually, he's focusing on the creeps, surprisingly enough, not the opposing catapult. This is interesting. They're going to continue to stack or try to pull or something of that nature. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. But Alex and Armen are doing okay. Of course, Kurokai actually heading back down to the bottom lane right now. Has 2 points into Surge and 2 into Ion Shell, so he should be okay. But free farm for audio right now with 32 last hits at 4 minutes and 55 seconds of the game. He's got Tranquils as a Basilius as well. Shadow Demon, meanwhile, on the top lane, getting a kill on the Jakiro, but he's going to get hit up, and now this might be his death as well. No disruption. Nice Soul Rip, going to save his life. They're going to try to turn around and go on Babar, and Werner's just doing so much in terms of harassment, in terms of damage. So Shadow Demon getting the kill. Pretty good kill. I believe it was on the Jakiro. Yes. So that's a big deal. So 3-1 the score of Svenhunterz right now. And they're fighting for their Star Series lives right now. But Mouse really wants to get into those playoffs, and this is interesting. They're going to have to find a way to sort of come out of this hole that they're in right now at 5:32 in the game. We look at the graphs real quick. The experience is about even, but the gold is about 1,000 in favor of the Radiant side right now. So a little bit of a hole, not too much, nothing to be concerned about, especially when you have a Templar Assassin who will be starting to gank pretty soon. Bottle crowing as well, realizing he didn't get the rune. Top lane might see some initiation. I always want to keep my eye up here, but at the same time I like to catch what other lanes are doing. So we'll have to see if there's any more aggression. They're sitting pretty far back and close to this tower. Going to see Fata rotate up. There is a dire ward. There's no Radiant ward here. Fata will take a Invis rune, maybe head mid, go for the kill on Chu, but of course he does have 2 in Blink, and so that will be difficult to do. He'll probably be able to get away just fine. In fact, he's going to use it and just pop up the bottle charges there. Kurokai is actually tanking up this creep wave, going to push the tower, which is going to provide audio a little bit of trouble. Shadow Strike coming on to Fata right now in the mid lane. He's doing okay though, but he's actually got 800 gold in the bank right now. He's going to be getting his phase boost relatively soon, I'd have to imagine. Once again, that requires about 900 gold. He's 25 gold away. Another pull coming in from the side of Mouse and Babar, and they're doing a pretty good job there, so nice little sentry ward as well is going to make sure that if Vendetta is ever popped on Nyx Assassin, which, I mean, he won't have it by the time this sentry ward goes down anyway, so never mind. TP actually coming in on the side of the Shadow Demon. He's going to head down here, maybe looking for a kill on Kurokai. He realizes this is happening. He's going to surge himself out pretty quick, 4 seconds on cooldown, then he should be good to go. Mid, nothing going on there, so despite the early aggression in the top lane, nothing else is really happening. 2 heroes here right now, just Quicks and Werner, and I don't think they can really... They can't afford to really be walking through this area. They might get initiated on, knowing that Shadow Demon is down bottom. They actually do get the kill on the Darkseer. They roped around from the side. I thought for sure he was going to get out. That's why I didn't pay attention to it, but Eclipse was popped. I apologize for missing that kill. That was just my mentality and thinking that, yeah, he's totally fine. Meanwhile, Chu taking some damage, and Blink is available. He'll blink away, and he'll be fine, pop up some bottle charges, and that's why it's hard to kill that Queen of Pain. You need some sort of stun or silence. Getting a gank with a Shadow Demon, well, that won't really help, but getting a gank with somebody that can stun an Ice Path might be helpful. A Rubik especially would be good. He's only level 3, but this could be pivotal if they decide to go for it, but he's just going to put a ward down and back off, it looks like. Quicks is up here, might get initiated. There's going to be an Ice Path, barely missing Quicks. He's going to run right around it. Dire wards are here in this jungle, giving them plenty of vision. Nice vision here on the high ground as well. So Mouse is doing a good job of warding, but they're not doing a great job in terms of getting kills. Of course, there is this ward down here. Meanwhile, another kill going down to the bottom lane. Blueberry Ninja getting it with, of course, the Soul Catcher as well as the Disruption. So already, Kurokai having a bad time. And then in the top lane, a big initiation going. Quicks is taking a lot of damage right now. He's going to be the next to fall. As we saw, call down being used there. Werner is trying to go. Werner doing a lot of damage, but there's the Templar Assassin. Werner does get the kill with Decay. Vata in some trouble, or going to get some trouble on Werner. Nice Ice Path, going to stop Werner from TPing, and there he goes. Vata getting that kill. So 3-7, they're going to turn it around a little bit, get a few kills, and that's what they need. They have the phase boots now. They're going to be flying to Vata as we speak. And Shu getting only treads at this point, so missing a few kills, but that's okay. Looking at the graphs at 8 minutes, we're going to see about 1,500 experience going in the side of gold, and experience going to Svenhunterz. Svenhunterz. Shout out to Rorgak and Breeze. RMN is going to be farming it up right now. Still pretty far behind in terms of last hits. He's actually far behind than the Undying. As you can see, he's only got 25 last hits. In the bottom lane, we're going to see Kurkai down here, and they were actually chasing after Chu, who did blink away. Vata not able to get that kill. I feel like my minimap icon should be bigger. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We're going to see a rotation coming through mid. Shu is here. TP coming in right now from Blueberry Ninja. Looks like he wants to go again on Kurokai. Doesn't have Purge just yet, but a disruption could be good. Might go for it. There's going to be Poison, waiting. And there's going to be a Lucent Beam. Kurokai is in some trouble. There's going to be the Soul Catcher. Vacuum. Might kill Blueberry Ninja, and he does before he goes down. So nice kill there. And Luna will pick up that kill, but still Kurokai getting that kill before he does go down is always a nice thing to happen. And there's a mid, maybe aggression coming in from Babar. There's a Radiant Ward here. Don't know if Chu knows about this. I don't think he does. Telekinesis might fly out in just a second. And there's some damage. Telekinesis will fly. Fade Bolt. Where's the meld? Not enough damage there. Chu's going to get out. There's going to be the slow. 8 seconds for that blink. Trap not going to go the right way. For the blink, doesn't matter. Fada's going to get the kill. Nice job there. So once again, getting that telekinesis is a big deal. They do get the blink, but the extra damage coming in from Rubik is a big deal. So Fata getting that kill. He's starting to get a little farm. He's got his phase boots. He's got 1,400 gold to the bank, and this is going to be good. And Quix is here. 2 heroes here, but now he actually might get initiated. Babar is here as well as Alex. They were thinking about going, but not going to happen. There's going to be a homing missile on Werner right now, and there is going to be it's going to fly right there as well. It's going to hit. They're going to back off. Nothing's happening here. There is, of course, Blueberry Ninja not going in. Armand is going to back off as well as Alex here. Mid lane is being pressured, as you see. Queen of Pain still in the base, waiting for something. Going to TP somewhere, I'd imagine. Looks like it will be that mid lane. So Fata has to be careful, of course, with that refraction. Using a Sonic Wave is essentially useless unless you can make sure that refraction is off. Bottom lane, Kurokai is having a tough time. He's already died 4 times, but he's doing okay in terms of levels. He's got that vacuum. Checking out the level chart real quick. Level 4 for Blueberry Ninja, despite the fact that he's gotten a lot of ganks and helped get a lot of ganks. And Quix is now here, Babar, looking for an initiation. Doesn't have Impale, or doesn't have, Vendetta just yet. Trying to steal some farm. Blueberry Ninja, wow, taking a lot of damage just from that one dual breath. Telekinesis onto Werner. Tombstone is popped. They're going to try to chase this. Babar is taking a lot of damage. Nice Ice Path. Going to stop the aggression there. But Babar is in some trouble. He needs to get out. There's the Impale, and he is dead. Nice cutoff there from Quix. They will get that kill. Meanwhile, over here, Fata's going to chase down the Queen of Pain and get the kill, of course, with those phase boots. Nice job there. Getting that solo kill is a huge deal, especially on that Queen of Pain. So difficult to do, but they do pull it off somehow. Courier is coming as we see right now. Looking at last hits again, Luna's still free farming away, and this is what you got to be scared of if you're on the side of Mousesports. You see that he's going for that BKB. We actually see aggression here. Kurokai is coming in. Nice vacuum into the call down. Going to do a ton of damage. This is going to be a double kill. 2 kills at least. Kurokai getting 1, Jaro the other. And a big turnaround there for Mouse, and it's 9-8 right now. So now they're catching up. They're getting room to farm. Kurokai's up here. He's going to TP around. Paul's coming out real quick. And there we go. So I appreciate you guys joining me for the Star Ladder right now. Of course, this is Mousesports versus Svenhunterz. I am Maut here on Dota. And let's check out some items and stuff while we've got a chance. See, the BKB I was talking about is getting started for Luna at this point. Queen of Pain only with treads in a bottle, not too much farm. Nyx just getting 6, which is actually a big deal. So that's going to be good. Alright, so what else do we got going for us? Blink Dagger on the Templar Assassin, like we talked about. We've got the Jaro going for BKB as well, but in terms of farm for Mouse right now, that's about it. Wraithband on Jaro, nothing else really going there. Undying has actually got Arcanes as well as the Cloak, so you've got that going for you, which is nice. Nothing else, though, in terms of big items yet, but we're going to see them pretty soon. Yeah, so apologize for the delay here. I hope you enjoy the game so far. And we will get back into it. Queen of Pain will unpause. Looks like there was some latency issues. I didn't check the ping though. But Blueberry Ninja needs to be very careful. I mean, Kurokai was going to dive pretty far for that. In fact, he might still go for it. There's going to be a Soul Catcher, and TPs are going to rotate in right now. Ice Path onto Audio, going to save Kurokai's life right now. There's going to be a Lucent Beam. Is there anything else? He's trying to go into the trees right now. He's not going to be able to TP out. He will go down. Nice Vacuum, not going to do a whole lot. Shadow Demon getting that kill. There's the Sonic Wave doing a lot of damage to Alex. Needs to back off. Babar might be getting chased. Nope. There's the Lucent Beam getting the kill. Luna on a killing spree right now. Chu chasing after Babar. A lot of damage going, and Mouse is getting obliterated here in this dive. Babar taking a Lucent Beam, and the Decay going to finish it off for the Undying. Nice job there. Getting dived right now is RMN, and Quick's actually in a bit of trouble. Spike Carapace doing some turnaround damage, but of course RMN trying to get that kill. Here comes Fata. Eclipse is going to fly out, and that's going to help get the kill. There's going to be a call down as well. Only going to hit once, I think, on Chu, and he's going to back off, and not nearly enough damage to take anybody down. So 13-8. Mouse gets nothing in that fight, and a fight that did not go their way. And Svenhunterz right now trying to push the top lane. RMN desperately needing some farm, realizing that he is sort of underleveled, cannot get any farm right now. Kurokai doing the same down here. Not a good fight for them. Getting initiated on, getting counter-initiated, and then have that fight just not go the way they wanted it to. And Audio is in a very good position. He just needs the recipe right now, I believe. He's got the Ogre Club flying out to him, as you see, plus the Wraith Band. Now we actually might see RMN and Babar get initiated on. Babar's very squishy. I think he did just get a Bracer, though, which will be nice. Did he steal Eclipse? He did. Okay, so Babar has Eclipse. Now it's time for them to fight. And here we go. Will they try to force something here? He's got about, I believe the steal is only for like, 3 minutes at its first level. So he's got this for 3 minutes. They need to make something happen. TP coming to the bottom lane. Kurokai in some trouble. He doesn't have any mana. He can Soul Ring and Surge out if necessary. TP, oh man, is he low. If he stayed, he could have gotten the kill on Quicks. He actually might rotate around looking for it. He's got enough for Surge and an Ion Shell right now with that Soul Ring. Here he goes. Here he goes. Is there Spike Carapace? Oh, the Vendetta from Quicks. Big play there. Realizing that Kurokai was coming in. Kurokai going to sit in, going to TP now, realizing he is in a bad position. He's gone, and Quicks is going to stay alive, though, but still. Nice try from Kurokai, but excellent use of Vendetta by Quicks, or else he would have been dead. Could have used his Spike Carapace, but I don't think that would have saved him. Mid lane right now, getting pressured, is taken down. Fata getting that one, of course. Looking at the experience graph, about 1,500 ODD on the Undying. Don't want to fight into that. 1,500 in terms of gold, still relatively close. They need to get more farm, though, for RMN right now. He is the hard carry, and of course, without Black here, this is tough. I mean, Black, one of the best farmers in the game. Not sure about RMN. Okay, Werner picking up a mech. Looks like he's going to go for Buckler into Headdress, which will be the mech recipe away from a mech. That's going to be important to have. Also probably going to build up a Hood of Defiance and a pipe when he can. 1,200 gold on the Luna right now. Oh, there's a lot of people here, and they might get initiation. Chu is going to use Sonic Wave immediately onto Babar. Going to just back him right off. But that might have been a little bit of a waste. That's down for another 130 seconds. There's 4 heroes here. No Gyrocopter, cannot use Call Down globally until he has an Aghanim Scepter, which I don't think he's going to go for anytime soon. And Mao's trying to push us 4. There's 5 here on the side of the Radiant. Svenhunterz going to try to defend this, and they will probably be able to do so. However, the tower is really low. Vendetta is being popped right now. As you can see, Nick's looking for the initiation, might find it. And they have to be careful. We do see Gyro rotate in. This might be a 5-on-5 fight. Quicks is going to look for Babar. There's going to be the initiation. Oh, man, and the Impale. They're going to get that, too, immediately. Call Down's going to fly. It's going to hit. Blueberry Ninja taking a lot of damage. And the Rocket Barrage might get Chu. They want more. There's the Eclipse. But it was stolen, but it's not there because Babar is dead. It is used. Fata doing it's taking a little bit of damage, but not enough. Quicks is going to be the next target right now. Only the Undying going down on the side of Svenhunterz. They do kill the Tombstone right there. They get the kill on the Gyrocopter. Looks like Fata's in some trouble. Can meld in about 1 second. Has the Shadow Strike going for him. He's going to pop his Bottle Charge up. TP maybe coming out slow, coming onto Audio. He is slowed up. Chu as well, taking a little bit of damage. And pretty good trade. 3 for 1 there. And right now Svenhunterz playing pretty aggressively, and they're doing pretty well with it. So, yeah. I'm going to ban that link. You're right. I am going to ban that link. Banned. Boom. Alright, looking at a more initiation. Kurokai taking a bit of damage. The Scream of Pain will get the kill. Ice Path going to fly off. Dual Breath as well. They want more damage. And Babar is in a bad position. He's very squishy. Fata going to try to come in, blinking on the backside, looking for kills. Fata's all alone now. There's the Macro Power. BKB pop for Audio. No kills just yet. Where is Fata? He's actually trying to chase, get out of there. They do have no vision. I don't think he's going to be able to meld up. Nice Ice Path on the burner. They want that kill. Call Down going to be used. Audio going to go down as well. A double kill. Nice job there. Actually, not quite the double kill. Chikiro taking one of them. So, still a good turnaround. And excellent job for them. That could have been a lot worse, and now they're going to try to take this tower. Don't know if they can defend it. 37 seconds for this Luna, 18 for the Undying. This tower should go down. There is a glyph, but I don't think they'll use it. Fatsa wants this last hit. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Gyro will get it. Just as good either way. Quicks is going to Vendetta out. Is there sentries? It doesn't look like it. I don't think. Nope, no sentries on anybody. Up into the top lane, we do see Kurokai go. He's trying to get more farm. He is going to get the Wall of replica for the next 2 levels, and he's going to take this little creep stack here, which will get him closer, but not to 11 just yet, I don't believe. And middle is being aggressed right now, as you can see, by Svenhunterz, and that's important, so, yeah. I apologize for the stream quality, but... hopefully, might be a little bit better later. We're going to see Armman as well as Babar here coming in, looking for a gank on Quicks, who does not have Vendetta. There's going to be the homing missile right now. They needed that telekinesis, and there's the slow coming in from Fata on the backside. He actually used his trap very far away. Nice spike carapace, but it doesn't matter. He will go down. Nice kill there for Armman. That's going to provide him more farm. Meanwhile, mid lane, Fata is here with an Invis rune. Needs to be very careful. There is this sentry ward right around this river. If he goes in the river, he is dead, essentially. He will die. He cannot afford to be there. They're going to try to push mid. He cannot go from behind. He has to go around. Otherwise, he will die. The sentry just being put down. Glyph is going to be popped. TP's going to come in. And Fata not invised up anymore, so it doesn't matter. If he wants to go, he can. Blueberry Ninja already going to defensively disrupt himself. There's a homing missile as well. Nice ice path. Going to hit on him. Blueberry Ninja going to get mech'd, but it looks like he might go down. Yes, he will. Here comes the Queen of Pain looking for a Sonic Wave, hitting it on Fata. Refraction's still up. He's taking a bit of damage. Going to use his magic wand, get an urn, and bottle some charges up as well. Still taking damage. He'll back off for the moment. Arrows being drawn from the side of Shadow Demon saying, hey, they're coming, or, you know, just get out. Kurokai trying to TP right now. There's the Impale. He's going to go down here in the side lane. Getting the kill is going to be the Queen of Pain. Nice job there. So 1-for-1 trade. Darkseer going down, of course, the Shadow Demon as well. Mouse is a little bit behind. I wouldn't say they're losing, but they need to make something happen. They've got a nice little, they've gotten the experience back to even just about, but the gold actually still even as well. But this is the big deal. This guy is not nearly as farmed as Luna is, and that's important. Luna can now start really think about stacking Ancients, taking care of those things, as you can see. Don't think they're stacked just yet. Might go for a Helm. We do actually see Fata trying to go for a Roshan attempt. There is a ward here. They might catch this out. Green is pinging, but that is Alex, so they do know that, well, obviously it's Alex, but actually seeing a huge rotation coming in from the side of Svenhunterz. They're going to try to deny this, realizing that Fata was going for it. He's going to back off now. Looks like he'll go for a Desolator next. He's got that Mithril Hammer. Mid lane, we see Alex right now just sitting here. Could be a bait. Maybe trying to bring Audio in, who is going to go for a Helm of the Dominator, as you see that Morbid Mask up on him. And now they want to push mid. It looks like this tower's kind of low. Necrobook level 1 up on the Queen of Pain, something we don't see too often, but these Necrobooks might go down to the tower. However, the tower itself will, in fact, go down. That is a tier 1. Nice tower kill there. Of course, Queen of Pain getting it. Fata going to try to trap up and things and keep those traps up. Audio looking for some farm down in the bottom lane. Pretty good game, honestly. This is very interesting. DD rune up on the Queen of Pain. And nothing else going on right now. Nyx Assassin, what do you got? Well, he's got an Ult Talisman now and an Arcane Boot, so he's pretty close. And by pretty close, I mean he'll still be a bit away from that Dagon, but he'll get there eventually, or Dagon, or whatever you want to call it. They're looking to see if they're in Roshan right now. Templar Assassin going to blink out, realizing that the Ancient stack was not safe. It was actually just taken by him, and he's got enough for another Mithril Hammer, but not enough for the recipe for the Desolator. Werner is going to come in there. He does have a trap, however. Excuse me, the Templar Assassin has a trap in the Roshan pit, so, yeah, you guys aren't getting 10 ADP. Just deal with it. Up in the top lane, we're going to see TP rotation coming from Quicks right now, looking to find farm or something. I don't know. These two heroes are here, Kurokai and Armman as well. Going to try to get his BKB. He's so very close, just needs one last hit. There it goes. He should have enough for it right now, and he will have that flying out to him in just un moment, excuse me. We're actually going to see Fata once again trying to solo Roche right now. Ice Path going to fly out, giving some time for Fata to try to farm this, and this is important. I don't know if Werner and the rest of them are going to find this happening. DD Rune up on the Queen of Pain. They're not going to blink in there. There's no Shadow Poison. They might see Babar rotate in as well, of course, as they know this is happening now. I think Werner's saying maybe we should go and check it out, and maybe they're just going to try to take the tower and then back off. Tower for Roche, a decent trade, but now Roche is, oh man, they're all heading over there. If Audio walks in, he can pop his BKB and go for that Eclipse, and this could be bad. They need to take this immediately, and it's not happening fast enough. Here comes Audio. This could be big. Oh, the Sonic Wave from the Blink coming in, and the Scream of Pain as well. They're going to take a few. Aegis is going to go. It's not going to get picked up by Fata. Who picked it up? Who picked it up? Luna pick it up? Who picked it up? Nyx Assassin has the Aegis of the Immortal right now. As you can see, a big turnaround for Svenhunterz. Not the best time to Roshan. They get the tower, they get the Roshan, they get the Aegis. Actually, did they get the last hit on Rosh? They did get the last hit on Rosh. Oh, God, man, that is not what you want from Mousesports. And they need this game. They need to win this game to really try to go to the playoffs for the offline land. But it's not looking good right now after that fight. That was not something you want. They have to have a pretty big lead after that. Yeah, look how much experience they just got from that, and the gold as well. They're going to take the tier 2 without any problem. It looks like there's no glyph available. They'll have to all TP in, and even then, there will only be 4 there right now. And it's just, yeah, the tier 2 is going to be going down. A TP coming in, they're not even going to bat their eyes at this. Tower will go, denying a tower as well. The Queen of Pain is, and man, they have a nice lead. Arman in some trouble, going to back off, has his BKB, but not going to go. There's Fata chasing after Burn. Tombstone is up on him. Mech going to fly Disruption as well, trying to save his life. Arman looking for something. Tombstone's going to get killed. Arman still chasing. Werner is going to TP out, and Blueberry Ninja will just walk away. So nice disruption to save Vern's life. He'll put down the Tombstone. They'll focus down that, and they won't be able to continue their aggression. Top lane, Quix is looking for more farm. He does have that Aegis. He's actually got enough for a Dagon pretty soon, honestly. Of course, Dagon, you do need the Staff of Wizardry, which is 1,000, and the recipe, which is 1,300. So 2,300 for him, about 200 away. Actually seeing Luna picking up a Yasha. So has the Helm, has the Yasha. Probably going to go for Manta next, and then these are going to be stacked. He actually, a range creep. Interesting. Not going to be something like from the jungle, so. Orange line being drawn saying we can go pretty much anywhere in this area. Like, we cannot go past those 2 towers, though. Past the tier 2 towers, you cannot dive this, so. And Kurokai now is going to be using up his Ion Shell. Still trying to get some farm right now. God, Mouse. What happened? Why did you try to Rosh until... You should have waited until Templar Assassin had that Desolator. That Rosh would have been dead so much quicker. Or you could do something like... And I don't mean to try to tell Mouse how to play, because obviously they're a fuck ton better than I am. But they could have gotten a Medallion on Fata, and that is a good pickup, I think, for a Templar Assassin. A very underrated pickup. You've probably heard me say that like 5 or 6 times if you watch my cast recently, anytime with the... Templar Assassin, which is a lot of the time. Jakiro going for a 4-staff right now. Alex trying desperately to get some farm. Top lane, so is Arm, and has his BKB, not much else. He can't really afford to fight. He can't do too much damage. I mean, like, at this point, going for the Rapier build is going to be tough because, well, he needs to farm it up, and he also needs to have the security of, like, an Aegis to maybe even try to go for that build. Going to see some top aggression here. Vendetta is up on the Nyx Assassin looking for Alex right now. He's very slow on that Jakiro. Yeah, I mean, I said it before, guys. You don't have Black. You're probably your best player, your best farmer for sure, and you're not going to be able to outcarry a team who has a Luna who, at this point, is getting a Manta at about 25 minutes, has a BKB, has a Helm, has pretty much almost everything she needs. Maybe going to go for a Satanic next or a Butterfly. Like, they're taking the Tier 2 without any problem. Pinging on the Tier 2 mid, they're going to take this Tier 2 top, and then they're going to probably head back home. They could glyph it and try to take... Nope, they're going to just go into the Tier 3, it looks like. Or maybe TP back, not sure. It looks like Mouse will take the Tier 2 mid and then TP back here to defend this. They have the glyph available, they're going to use it. The Necro Warriors are up, as you see. Mouse trying to take this, they do. TPs are coming back right now. Alex needs to be careful. We will get a pause, though, real quick, and Gyro is actually DC'd from the game. So good, not the best time for DC, but that's alright. That's just fine. We got pause for a reason. God, thank God for Valve, man. I swear to God. Like, can you imagine playing this in Warcraft 3 Dota? God, that'd be awful. That would be awful. Or like StarCraft, and you're playing a game like 1v1, it's like Pult versus MC or something like that. Pult's got a sizable lead or something. MC's coming back, though. He's got his mothership. All of a sudden, he DCs. Oh no, we have to play another game. Like, what? What? No. This is the technology we needed. I'm surprised it took this long. The thing, see, that's the good thing with... like, Counter-Strike and things of that, because you could always reconnect to the servers. Everything was server-based. You could always reconnect them. Nothing was, like, instance-based in terms of, like, Blizzard dictates how servers work and things like that. The same thing with an arena match. If you disconnect out of an arena match in WoW, you're pretty much screwed, so... Unpause coming in right now. Here's going to be the aggression top lane. We need a TP from Gyro. Does he have one? He does. He's going to TP back to the base. Tier 3 taking a bit of damage. They might take this Tier 3 and back. They don't know if they'll be able to take the the barracks. They have the Aegis, of course, on the Nyx Assassin, but, I mean, that's not going to help that much. I mean, he can die pretty quickly, and it's not like he's doing a lot of damage. This is taking a lot of damage. Here we go. Kurokai going to fly with the wall, trying to get a few. Is going to vacuum, not on top, though. There's going to be an immediate kill on Kurokai. Call down flying as well. RMN, Clip's going to go. RMN might go down. Aegis is popped for one of the heroes for the Nyx Assassin, excuse me. This might be Rax right now. Audio looking to finish this off, and there's an entire team wipe, and of course they're going to get an ultra kill for Audio, and that's going to be it. That has to be it. So that's probably going to be GG at this point. Yeah, I'd have to imagine that they're going to be done here. Now, I know Shiver is doing some more casts today, and she'll be doing the rest of the Star Ladder. She asked me if I'd like to cast the same games as her, which is interesting. I generally don't like doing that, but I want to gauge the interest of the chat for this side. I don't think I will, but one game is enough for me. I might just matchmake or whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be mid-racks and top-racks right now, and Mousesports, they will stay in the Star Ladder Star Series, but I don't think they're going to be going to the offline playoffs. And that's what happens when you don't have Black. I mean, this was really the day that they needed him, and it's not panning out, unfortunately. So, I do recognize you, Calicut. I do. Alright, Quix is going to be trying to get out. Of course, there is no vision. He's got a Gem of True Sight of his own. He'll be fine. And now, I mean, Mouse is in a position where when you have two Raxes gone, two sets of Raxes, excuse me, it's almost impossible to win a game. Quix is actually chasing after Kurokai with the Necrobook Warriors. One of these is actually on the other team. One's for Mouse. Quix is going to go down, which is nice, but still, they need a lot more. I mean, RMN desperately needs farm. He's got a Helm of the Dominator, which is great. But they're going to be a smoke gank here. I don't know how they're going to do this. This is so difficult, honestly. Like, and you guys know it. So heading down to the bottom lane, they're going to look for a kill on Blueberry and Ninja. He's got 2 Sentry Wards. If you only place them down earlier, they might be able to avoid getting ganked here. Audio going to back off as well. He's got Boots of Travel. He can honestly just TP into the well and probably kill it as soon as these lanes push out. And Svenhunterz, wow, very smart idea to be in these. Oh, there is a trap going to find them out. They're going to TP out immediately. There is the call down Tombstone as well, but it's not going to stun. Blueberry Ninja going to take some damage. He will go down, but they should have gotten a lot more than that, obviously. They're going to take the Tombstone as well. Still, they got 2 kills there within the span of that minute. Unfortunately, they have to continue on defending. They're going to let Audio continue to farm until he's out of control. Right now it's 3 Luna for that Manta style, not 3 AM. And Vizrun going to be picked up for the Luna. And yeah, Fata's going to continue to farm these Ancients, and he does have the Desolator at least, so... Counter warding coming up from Babar right now. They actually stole the Gem of the True Sight from the Nyx Assassin, so good stuff there. And Fata still farming away, but you look at this net worth right now, and that really tells the story of this game. It's 18,000 going on the side of Luna. It's just so much money. Of course, I mean, she's got 3,000 in terms of gold in the bank. She can buy something right now or just save her buyback, which is probably what she's going to do. And in like the unlikely event that they push in and she goes down in a fight, she'll just buy right back, TP in with these Boots of Travels, and that's going to be it. So, yeah, so she's going to TP back to this bottom lane right now. They're going to try for the tier 2, which they'll take without any trouble. They're not going to fort this. It's too low for them to try to save, I'd imagine. And they're going to try to fortify their, they're going to try to hold here. And if they don't, well, obviously it's GG because that's make creeps, and then there they go. So, we'll see what happens. Manta style is pop. BKB is going to fly out next, I imagine. Vacuum going to do absolutely nothing there. That's on cooldown for about 20 seconds. Waiting to push in. There is a pipe for the Undying. That's a big deal. They're going to stack up. Necrobook is used there. That is the Necrobook 3A. And they're going to try to go here, and they're going to try to mount to defense. And Ice Path's going to fly out. Not going to do much. Stopping them from initiating. Of course, Impale's going to fly as well. Pipe is down. So I don't know if they can go right now. They're going to back off once again. They're not going to try to push into this just yet. So somehow Mouse is going to live another day, despite the fact that I think that if they really wanted to brute force their way into this, they absolutely could, and try to take this tower. They are so fed. I think they're going to go for Roshan first, though, but he'll be up in about a minute, and then they'll push into that. So, Yeah, all right, here we go. It looks like there will be a call down. They will actually get a kill on the Queen of Pain, a big kill there. That's going to maybe stop the push and don't have a buyback. Yeah, he does, actually, unless he already used it. Nope, he has his buyback ready. We're going to see Mouse try to push and be aggressive. Luna's actually in the top lane right now, continuing to rice it up. Heading down is Werner. He's getting slowed. Here comes Fata. He's going to be using his... oh, there's a DD rune. He's going to try to TP out. There's no way that it can get him, but that DD rune is going to be a nice consolation prize. Bottom lane, we actually see Quicks is going to try to TP out himself. He'll be able to do so just fine. There's no homing missile going to fly. It's actually going to be a long-range one, but it is going to take a while to get there, and it's not going to matter. Blueberry Ninja in a little alcove here hiding away. He'll TP out as well. Luna trying to finish, trying to be up here, trying to maybe push in or just get more farm once again. So, and now the chat is bleeding viewers because everyone's like, all right, well, they're not finishing yet. And, well, I mean, who knows? Mouse could maybe mount a gigantic, ridiculous comeback that I've never seen happen before. But here comes the illusions from Luna trying to maybe take down these towers or at least push the lane in. Vacuum might fly in, or the illusions, the Iron Shell going to be taking some damage. Kurokai is going to take care of that. So, I think it's right now is a matter of time, unless somehow Mouse can mount the most ridiculous comeback anyone has ever seen in the history of Dota. I mean, maybe that's a little bit of hyperbole, but I think in this situation, with what they're up against and what they need to do to make it into the LAN finals. And by the way, can somebody in chat update me as to whether or not Empire and Fnatic won their games today? I'd really, or their round 15 games, I guess you could say. Let me know. I'd be very appreciative. I don't want to keep saying that Mouse has a chance when they actually maybe don't. Fata's trying to get farm, RMN as well. Still with not a whole lot. He's got 2,800 in the bank, and he needs like a rapier, and that's about 3,000 gold, or excuse me, yeah, 3,000 gold away right now. And Roshan is up. They will go for him in a moment. I'd imagine once Luna is finished with this ancient stack that she's stacked pretty well for herself. 6,000 gold, she can afford to buy something and even say for a buyback. It is going to be great. Is anyone else lagging? Am I dropping frames? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Just making sure. Grouping up right now is the side of Mouse. There is a nice little aggressive ward here. Don't think this will catch any of them out, though. It's only giving them vision to about here. GD rune is popped up, and they need to maybe go for... I mean, they're looking at Roshan on the side of Svenhunterz. DD rune will help them try to take that fight if they can. They know this is happening. Smoke, we might see a big fight here. There's an illusion rune. No, don't use your telekinesis. No, they know you're near that. Oh, no, they know you're there. That's not good. No. Now they're going to back off. And that DD rune could have gone so much better. Oh, Mouse, you could have had them, but that's all right. You're still in the game, 34 minutes. Just keep on getting farm. You're catching up to the Queen of Pain. Luna's a different story, but don't worry about it. She's kind of squishy, I guess, until she gets like a Satanic or something. And they will go for Roshan, and then after this, there's an Aegis, and then you sell something, I'm sure. Yep. So this is Roshan. They're trying to take him as quickly as possible. They should be able to do so. Shadow Poison going to give them the vision on the high ground. Roshan shouldn't go down for another few seconds. They're actually not going to go for this. Audio trying to take it himself at this point in time. Nice positioning from the side of Svenhunterz, so... Ice Path flying in as well. Audio going to back off. They can't take it yet. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Mouse is thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Audio taking more damage, but he is pretty tanky with that Eagle Song that he just purchased, by the way. Audio looking to turn around. He's got his illusions. They're going to be used, and they're going to be killed relatively quickly. And Audio thinking about taking this. Vern is here. There's going to be Impale on the backside. He's going to get hit up there. He's going to take some damage. Nice little force step on the low ground. There's going to be the wall replica as well as the Eclipse flying out. The call down going to be used. There's a double kill for Chu right now. Chu going down. Buyback coming in immediately. RMN trying to kill Audio desperately. Fata trying to do the work as well. They want to get that kill. The Impale, though. Fata's going to go down, and that's going to be it, I'd have to imagine. Audio's going to turn around, take this Roshan kill with Chu tanking out most of the damage there, and a buyback from Gyro, but I think that's not going to be enough. Aegis will go. They didn't get nearly enough in that team fight. Chu barely surviving that Roshan attempt. They're going to take the Aegis and get out of there. Still Mouse fighting to their last breath right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chat, freaking people, stop being bad and linking links that you're not supposed to be linking, please. Null Talisman's dropped somewhere, not that it really matters. RMN did buy back, could have saved for a damaging item, but decided against it. Maybe if he goes for like a Yasha, he'll get a little bit more damage, but now bottom lane is the pressure coming in from the illusions. Still not pushing in just yet. I don't know. I mean, like, if they can hold out, do you really win the late game with a gyrocopter? I mean, you have to get, like, a rapier for it to work. Like, just, like, damage in general. He's got the BKB. He's got the helm. Maybe going for Yasha, then the rapier. But still, it's tough, man. It's very tough. It is a tough one to... I mean, it's just so hard. Like, everything almost went right for them in that fight. It was a great force staff from Nyx Assassin, getting him out of harm's way. He force staffed down onto the bottom, into the river right there. The wall of replica came out. There were so many ultimates. It was really, really, really hard to comprehend what was actually happening in that fight. Shu actually got a GD, or excuse me, a double kill. He's got a Maelstrom on him right now, which is going to help. A Mjolnir would probably be better. Well, obviously it would be, but when he can get that, he'll farm it up and take care of it. Nyx going to Vendetta up. No gem, I think, for either team right now. I believe they dropped that when they died, and they might have picked it up, or they might have just let it go. Or someone would have killed it. It's not on the side. Let's just actually look at the chart here. Actually, Blueberry Ninja has it, so there's that. Pause, again, from the Queen of Pain. And at this point in time, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it should be over at this point. I want to say something, but at the same time I don't. Hey, it's not GG yet. It's not GG yet. It's not GG until the well is gone. Armlet is finished. What? Okay, I guess. Makes him tankier. It's nice. She was gonna blink out. Spell was stolen. Pipe is down. Dire's middle tower is under attack. And they've lost their room to fight, essentially. They still have the Aegis, though, on the Luna, so there's always that. Look, I can't assign mods. It's not my channel, okay? I'm not allowed to do that. Maybe one day I'll ask Spitwad, and he'll say, yeah, totally, go for it, but not today. Alright, Lucent Beam flying out on Alex. He's taking some damage. Ice Path going on audio. There's the vacuum as well. He's going to pop his BKB. He'll be fine. There's going to be the Wall of Replica. There's Call Down as well going out, doing some damage. Quicks might go down. Werner as well taking some damage. Fata will get a kill, but in the end, Eclipse is going to fly, getting a double kill there. Audio trying to go. He's going to get Ice Pathed up, but I think this is going to be the end here. A buyback coming in from the Queen of Pain. Alex is going to go down, maybe. Looks like it. Fata trying to get back as well. Nyx Assassin taking a kill on the Darkseer. This is going to be the last set of racks, and this has to be GG. It is going to be GG. All right, everybody. That's going to be the end of this game. And...
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's Ancient is under attack.
That's going to be the end of the game, guys. So, Dire's Ancient is going to go down. Well played by Maut, but it didn't go well for them in the end, unfortunately. Too strong of a carry for Luna. Svenhunterz will take this one, trying to claw their way out of the relegation matches. And they will be in a pretty comfortable position right now. Wow, Luna had 743 GPM. Okay, so that's pretty good. 11-1-4. Anyways, well, once again, I'd like to give a few shout-outs. Shout out to neodota.com. Please check us out over there. Check me out at twitch.tv/MautDota2, twitter.com/MautDota2. And yeah, good stuff. Excellent. So, we'll get, I don't think there will be another game. I'm going to put my AFK screen up. I'll see if I can get into one, but if there's not one going on, then I'm just going to say see you all later, and I hope you have an excellent, excellent afternoon.